Hi Scorpio, welcome to your mid-May reading. Hope you all are doing good. Excuse the noise in the background if you are hearing it. They're doing some road work outside. Alright, so let's see what's going on for you mid-May. If you are in need of a private reading, some distance healing, some spell work or coaching, or just to purchase some spiritual stuff, check out the website below. And if you would like to connect with me on Instagram, you can find me there with the link below as well. Let's see, Scorpio, what's going on for you. So the past, we have the Hermit, we got Temperance reverse, we got the Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles reverse, and we got the World card crowning you here. Let's see. Under the deck we got the Wheel of Fortune reversed as well. Let's pull a few oracle cards as well. But something is coming to completion. Okay. A lot of introspection has taken place to come to this ending. And there is a little bit of a, I feel like there's a little bit of a resistance or hesitance from you in completing this chapter. It's like almost like a resistance to following the flow. You know what you need to do, but there's like something just kind of pulling you back. There is a brand new beginning here. Like they want you to see this Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning, whatever it is. If it's you, like you having the eclipses in your sign, so there's big transformative changes in your personality, like who you are and your life in general. Okay, if you, especially if you're like a rising Scorpio, you're having the eclipses in the 7th house of partnerships and romantic relationships, as well as your personal house, yourself. Maybe going through like a breakup, an ending, or like closing out like the chapter of like a job you've been doing for a long time, or like a personality trait you've had, or just like your life is changing. Your life is changing, but there's still some type of resistance to the flow here. But when it is the eclipses causing this, alongside other planetary influences, there's no choice, you know. It's like it's better to just move with the flow here. But I feel like you probably just worried about finances mostly here. Blossoming. Okay, so much Ace of Wands in this card. Blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process, and do not give up. So you will reach this completion. Okay, so I know you're worried about money and instability, but it's going to work out. Okay, just have patience with it and just don't stop believing in this ending, you know, and this new beginning. Because it's like with an ending comes this new beginning. And with Ace of Wands, I mean, you're gonna feel alive again. Truth. Is this like, hold on, is this very blurry? I don't, sorry, let me just, yeah, that's better. My son was using my camera the other day. Truth. What is your truth, Scorpio? Voyage. You want to travel, or you want to move, or relocate even. You want to get going. You want to get going. And I don't think it's a travel. I don't think it's travel. It's either relocation or just moving home, or just, you know, it's time to honor your truth. Grounding. Yeah, so go deep, explore your roots, but also like ground down into the earth so that you feel more stable, because you are in unknown territory right now. And of course that's gonna make you feel a little bit unstable, and it can trigger like all these worst case scenarios and everything. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles here. You're worried about finances mostly here. That's what I see. Your stability, like your financial stability, because making these changes will upset your finances in some way, or you're worried that it's going to. But you know, like when people stay in a job that's like killing their soul, the money is not like worth what it's cost you. Like, you know, whatever situation you are in right now, it's dimming your light, it's dimming your soul. Once you free yourself from this, I mean, you're gonna feel alive. You're gonna feel alive. It's like a flower bud, like you're like a little flower bud right now that's not being watered properly. And then once you release yourself from the situation fully, you're gonna just blossom up like a huge dahlia. That's what I'm seeing. Dahlias are like, if you don't know what dahlia flower looks like, Google it. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I think that's my new favorite flower. It's always been like lilies and orchids, but now I'm like dahlias. I want to go big. The Hangman, 10 of Wands reverse, the Tower reverse, Ace of Swords. You know the truth. The Star. You've been like, you secretly wishing for this. You secretly hoping for this completion, okay? But you're like a bit worried about it. You're a bit worried about like the effort that it's going to take to release yourself from the situation. So it's like you're avoiding the Tower moment. But it's also like kind of an internal thing. You might be really realizing like some aha moments, especially with these eclipses that have just been, that you took some time out like and just like reached the aha moment, the enlightenment, like, okay, this is, you know, this is not a situation for me. I need to release myself from it. So it's more like of an eternal like, okay, I'm not gonna like put up with the struggle anymore, because what it's giving me is not beneficial for me. It's not enough, you know. I want to feel alive. You're having this peace of mind, like this clarity. It's like a lightning bolt inside of you. All right, so you know your truth. Ground yourself, okay? That's the best advice I can give to you right now. Like, you need to like ground yourself so that you're able to stand with your feet firm as you move forward. I've gone through a lot of like massive changes. I had to like, you know, release myself from a toxic relationship that was just no point in putting anything into it anymore. I've also like relocated like internationally, like within 4 or 5 weeks as well. Also planned a wedding in like 7 weeks. I do things quickly, quick turnarounds. But what I've learned along the years with things is how important it is to meditate and ground yourself and just like say positive affirmations. And you will be having these wobbly moments, but then it's most important to, okay, how am I feeling right now? Like, am I triggered by fear, like fears and financial worries and stuff like that? Then what I need to do is like go take my time off it, like either meditate, but if you feel like your mind is running like 100 miles per hour, maybe go take a bath or do a forest walk or clean the house, or if you have like a Libra placement, maybe beautify yourself, because that, you know, with Taurus and Libra placements, like taking care of yourself and your environment will highly ground you. If you have Aries placements, then maybe go work out, like do something physically active to just like burn off that energy and like take your time off it. If you have strong Scorpio placements, meditation, do some ritual work, maybe call on spirit, do the occult, have sex, you know, like anything, you know, that take your time, like takes your mind off of the actual issue and just ground yourself in the moment. Whatever works for you. This might be the time when you're figuring out what it is that makes you grounded. It's not just sitting still in deep meditation, because I know like sometimes when it's just too much worry, sitting down meditating is not gonna do it. You know, you just need to go and do something else that you find joy and peace in, okay? And then do that like throughout, and then continue taking action on like the little steps you can do to complete this chapter, okay? Page of Cups, 5 of Cups, the Chariot, Ace of Wands. Oh my god, like, and Strength reverse. You seriously like having this brand new beginning, and it's like passionate. It's a passionate new beginning. And if it's not passion for someone else, it's passion for yourself. I'm feeling it's more like you, like your life. You're feeling passionate about your life, and you can taste it. You can imagine your life, how it's going to be after this chapter has ended completely. So stick to that vision, okay? Because the more you stick to that vision and meditate on it, like think about it, daydream about it, like what are you gonna do with all that like time you're gonna have to yourself, or like you can go and hang out with friends, you can do this and maybe you want to start, like, you feel like, okay, it's time to leave a job, I want to start my own business. Like, what are you gonna do with all the time when you're not gonna have to go to whatever it is that's not feeding your joy? Focus on the positive stuff. Yeah. Yeah, daydream. It's so funny because he's kind of daydreaming in this picture, not focusing like on the negative, and that will, you know, make you gain momentum. So exactly what I said now, that's what the card said. I didn't even look at the cards like that. All right, this is a very strong reading, very strong new beginning for you. So the eclipses go like in 6 month spans. Yeah, so we had a new moon solar eclipse on the 30th of April, and then the full moon eclipse now the 16th of May. So this is like kickstarting endings and new beginnings. And then depending on what other placements you have as well, it would be best to do like a private astrology reading for you, because then I can pinpoint everything that's happening in your life and where it's gonna lead you. More on that on my website. But yeah, then in October and November we have the second set of eclipses. So a lot of the things that kickstarted now will complete then, and then something else will like kickstart as well for the next 6 months. Okay, but it's very big for you because it is in Scorpio and Taurus eclipses. Okay, so there's some level of deceit here, and I think that's where the truth comes up as well. It could be deceit from another person, another situation, but I feel like you kind of been deceiving yourself with staying in the situation, and you've been resisting walking away here in the past. But now you're having this insight with the third eye chakra. It's like you can see it clearly now. You can see clearly now that this is not working out for you. And again here, advice, angel of balance. That's what I said, grounding, balance. Like you gotta balance yourself this end of the month and continuously, you know, throughout these changes. And it's gonna become a habit, because now you're detecting what makes you feel good and what keeps you sane in the chaos, and grounded in the chaos. And you're gonna make it a habit, you know, like make it a daily practice or a weekly practice or whatever it is, or, you know, emergency practice. Instead of like reaching for a glass of wine or a cigarette or something, you're gonna want to go take a forest walk, or you know that you need to go take a shower to clear your aura, or you need to go do some self-reiki or grab some crystals, whatever it is, or meditate. You know, you're gonna figure this out now. The World card reversed. So you see here, this is the World card in tarot. This is in the energy oracle deck. Okay, so it coming on the oracle, on the tarot card, that's the World. It's like, again, this kind of resistance on completing. It's like you moving towards completion, but you know, it's still a bit of a process. Okay, have patience with yourself, like I said here, with yourself in the process, but do not give up. In the future here, we have the sun. The sun is new beginnings. New beginnings in like all aspects of your life. So it's not just like, this ending is going to just open up so much for you. It's not going to be just like, well, let me give you an example. Like, for example, if you letting go of a job that's been causing you misery, you're opening up to more quality time with the family. You're opening up to more fulfillment with your daily life, because what are you doing? What are you doing? You're opening up for more abundance because you feel better. You're opening up to more people because you're going to connect with them better when you feel better. And your mental and emotional health and physical health, because it's all linked together, right? And it's the same if you're like been trapped in a relationship that's just not going anywhere. Like it's just not beneficial for you. It's not giving you life. Then all other aspects of your life is going to flourish because of you leaving this relationship. Okay, could also be like bad habits. You know, you have come to the realization that like your self-soothing habits is not healthy for you. Okay, be fearless and bold. I love that. Believe in yourself. But also with the squirrel spirit. Okay, so with the badger goes and burrows down in the earth, right? It kind of protects himself from outside external dangers. So that's what I feel with the grounding and stuff, especially if it is turbulent, maybe someone is not happy by you trying to leave or whatever it is. Like cocoon yourself in your little burrow, okay, to take care of yourself, but then be fearless and bold. You need to continue doing this, but you also need to protect yourself in this situation with self-care, okay? Believe in yourself. But squirrels, what do? They collect nuts for the winter. So if you feel like you know, especially since it's connected so much to worry about finances because of these changes, save some, okay? Whatever you can collect here and there, do it, okay? Even like if you're leaving a job and you have like contacts there, maybe write those contacts down somewhere, you know, like your clients or whatever, like, you know, that could be like the kind of deceit as well. You're moving forward with the, you know, the top clients and stuff too. Maybe you're branching out on your own and you're bringing your best clients with you, you know, something like that too, because, you know, assets. Yeah, it's time to be smart and a little bit cunning here, a little bit cunning. But yeah, the wild hunt, ooh, yeah, major changes at the link. Nobility, grace, gratitude. Yeah, so this is, you know, that this challenge is going to be like a bit heavy, but you're wearing the crown with grace. Like you taking on these responsibilities because you know you have to. You clearing out these negative energies in your life. Dweera, healer, nourishment, nurture. Take care of yourself, okay? Take care of yourself. You're gonna need it, you know, like love on yourself and have patience with yourself and like compliment yourself and treat yourself with the courage that you're having for following your heart and your life and your soul's calling, okay? That's what I had for you, Scorpio. If this resonated and helped you, please do subscribe and connect with me on Instagram and like this video. It helps a lot. All right, bye.